up this morning expecting to be able to work on my car. Apparently that's not going to happen. We have to go pick up a Ford Ranger from Gainesville, which is, I don't know, 60, 65 miles away. So this is probably going to turn into an all-day thing, knowing us. Oh well, let's get started. Alright, it looks like I'll be the one driving the Ranger back. That's not a very big deal. But I hope it doesn't kill me, or light on fire, or electrocute me, or just explode in general. All of that would be perks. Definitely be perks. Of the 6-cylinder Ford Ranger. XLT, I think that's what that says. It is what that says. That's the letters, XLT. And I just pour us some water right into the radiator. You got this. Very professional. I never thought I'd say this, but say with some to drink. Good. $500 or so on this truck. And I mean, it's nice. Aftermarket radio, pretty damn clean. It's comfortable. It's not a 4x4, but still comfortable. I hope the gas gauge works proper, but we're gonna find out. I wonder if the temperature gauge works too. Drive's pretty good, pretty damn smooth. Radio sounds fantastic. Took me a second to figure out how to work this aftermarket radio, but once I did, that was easy. Fluids all seem good, doesn't seem to be leaking anything. Transmission shifts a little hard though, but I think we'll be alright. We'll put it to the test whenever we run it 60 miles from Gainesville to Live Oak to get it back home. Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't die in a bale of fire. Say about this thing is it does have a pretty gnarly engine stutter from time to time. I'm gonna guess the fuel pump on it probably isn't working all that great. Not only that, but it pulls really hard to the right. Like, insanely hard. Let go of this thing, it goes right over to the side of the road. So that's gonna be fun to deal with too. Only whine coming from the front left wheel, I believe. Could be a bearing of sort. Hopefully it lasts long enough for us to make this gnarly trip back home. I think it will, but yeah, then again, I'm not exactly the luckiest guy in the world. It's incorrect whenever I brought up the idea of it being a wheel bearing. It's coming from the engine. As I increase and decrease the RPM of the motor, the whine comes back. You can hear it a little bit better. Unless, of course, it's not showing up at all. Moment of truth. We're hitting the freeway, traveling at about, I don't know, 70 miles an hour or so. Assuming that the speedometer's, working. I don't think that it is quite spot on, but we'll see what happens. Got a pretty good vibration to it. I think that there is definitely something loose in the front end of this thing. Hopefully I'm not killed. If I am, I leave everything to... and that's the end of my will. I'll let you guys decide. 60 miles and an hour and a half later, we make our way back. The stuttering in the engine cleared up, tells me that it was just some crud on the spark plugs perhaps. I'll give it a look, see what it looks like. Vibration is absolutely terrible in this thing though. Like, it was bouncing me around like a fucking child's rattle toy. It was a very, very bumpy ride. Let's explore this thing a little bit further, shall we? A good looking Cougar. Hell yeah. It's Ford right next to our other Ford. Just like that. That's an F-150. So here's a Ranger that I'm in. I like how whenever you buy a car from this auction place, you get a free pen in return. I wonder just how many people had that as a turning point, like they needed a pen right then and right there, immediately. So they went to an auction and bought a car because it was the only place that they could get a pen as soon as possible. Personally, that might have happened at some point in history. And if it has happened, I kind of want to know the story of it. But I don't foresee me ever finding out the story of the guy that needed a pen immediately, so he bought a car. Anyway, this is what my day has consisted of. I did not get electrocuted, I did not burn, I did not die. Big pluses, big pluses. I'm a little shaken up. My back kind of hurts, to be honest, but I'm alright. I'm alive. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, assuming I don't die in my sleep, which is very possible. Anyway, what did you guys do today? Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys did today. But no matter what you do, just make sure it's fantastic. Make sure you have a fantastic day.